Thank you for stopping by Ballistic Barbecue. On this video, I will be recreating the breakfast all-day burger by BurgerFi. Let's get going. All right, a breakfast type burger has been on my list for a long time. I've had so many requests to do one, and not too long ago, I received a request to try to replicate one of the BurgerFi burgers. Well, about a month or so ago, I was up in Napa, California. This is the only place in California that has a BurgerFi, so I was lucky enough to go there and do a little recon. And I'd selected the breakfast all day burger, which is the burger I had while there. So I have the Weber fired up, I've got the Ballistic griddle down, and I want to explain kind of how I have this set up, because I think there's a tendency to want to just dump a whole bunch of charcoal underneath this thing if you end up buying one or using something similar. So I have it set up in zones, kind of like a comma, if you can picture this. I have a nice pile of charcoal right here, so this is my hot zone, and then it dissipates up against the wall of the Weber, and it just keeps continuing, and about right here it stops. So there's no charcoal at all under here. It's just that nice kind of radiant heat coming up here and saturating this griddle. So I have a cooler zone right here, hot searing zone right here, and everything in between. We're going to start out with some bacon. 2 strips of hickory smoked bacon, and BurgerFi does these whole like this. Personally, if I was doing it, I would cut them in half. It just makes it a little bit more manageable when building the actual burger. I have here 2 rings that I'm going to just start preheating, and I've sprayed these with a non-stick on the inside. These will come into play in a bit. Right underneath this ring here, I'm just going to put down a little oil. You can use whatever you want, like a canola oil, something that resists heat well. I'm going to put down just a small pinch of salt in this oil, and now I'm going to add some grated potato. Now this is potato that I boiled just slightly till it started to soften up just a bit, and then I grated it, and it is peeled. Just going to press this down. All right, bacon's coming along. Now what I'm going to do is push the potatoes up here to a little bit of a warmer zone. I'm going to use this bacon to kind of get some grease right over here. Lay down some onions. Bacon's where I want it. Let's go ahead and get this onto a paper towel. Grilled onions are looking great. All right, we'll get the potatoes off. Set these over here where they'll stay warm. Have some King's Hawaiian rolls. I'm gonna get a little toast on these guys. BurgerFi brands their buns, so I actually bought a little brand and branded mine. Nice toast. Now for the burger, lay down a little oil. This is just canola oil. A little salt on the oil. This is 1/3 pound 80/20 Angus. A bit more salt. Give it a flip. All right, as the burger cooks, get a little butter down here. I have here 1 egg. Stainless steel bowl. Get some American cheese on this guy. Switch places here. And Greg averts disaster. I think we are ready to make a burger. Okay, so I'm going to assemble this burger as I saw it when I was again doing my little recon mission up at the location in Napa. First thing we're going to do is add some ketchup to the bottom bun. Then those grilled onions. Then that hash brown patty. I'm going to add just a little teeny bit of salt. Then that burger patty. The egg. And again, I didn't season the egg while it was cooking, so just a little bit of salt. And I don't know what they do, but I'm going to hit it with some pepper just because I dig on pepper. Now we're going to hit it with that bacon. Now to finalize this, they hit it with some maple syrup and the bun. And that's pretty much how they serve it to you in their little paper tray. Let's give this a shot. Should I? Think I shall. Oh. Looking good. Smells really, really good. Let's give this a try here. Wow. I mean, totally screams breakfast, and yet screams lunch and dinner as well. One of our little kind of indulgences is we'll go out and have like a breakfast for dinner or lunch, and this kind of meets all those requirements. You get that nice potatoey, crispy hash brown thing going on, quality meat, the gooey richness of that egg, sweetness of that syrup, and that salty porky bacon. I mean, it's just a very well-balanced burger, and I completely dig on the King's Hawaiian rolls. I just love these type of buns. Anyway, guys, thanks for the suggestions. I really appreciate it. See you in the next video. Cheers.